Okay, assuming our voices are live, welcome back to the Luigi's Mansion any percent no out of bounds 2021 tournament. We got ourselves a losers finals match here between Pablo and HD. And if it's anything like how Joven versus HD went, I'm assuming it's going to be a good one. I got the boy Vark on commentary with me.
Here I am.
Here he is.
I was looking at their times and I didn't realize that they're a second apart.
Oh yeah, they're really close. Yeah, and the Joven versus HD race that ended in like an 8-second difference. It came down to King Boo, so that was like really. So I'm assuming nothing's gonna be different here. Both very consistent players.
There they go.
All right, so if you have been following the tournament, you will know that HD played Joven in the winners finals and was knocked down to losers finals. Pablo had a pretty big run. He got knocked out of winners pretty early due to a soft lock. That was in winners round 3. And then he made a run against Chill Wizard, Red Mountain, Durkon, myself, Blazer, Glitch PhD, and now he's here. So, I mean, I don't think anybody really had any doubts that Pablo was going to do well in losers. Obviously, he's very consistent. He's a very skilled player. So he's made quite the run. But both these guys, I mean, they had their hot streaks, you know. So I think there's a bit of pride that's going to drive this race. I think both of these guys want to, you know, be able to say that they made it all the way to finals for sure after playing as many matches as they have. Pretty much just dead even right now. You wouldn't expect anything else.
Typical area one.
Oh. And I commentated first. It. Yes.
HD off to a rough start.
HDlax is in need of a major comeback. Even still, I think that's only what? Probably 3 seconds, 4 seconds that he lost, if even that. So he's fine. Still not bad. Yeah, that second double, I think Pablo was the one who mentioned it, but he usually says that when he's doing these races, he's just fully anticipating himself to miss second anteroom double. I think a lot of runners kind of go into it like that. Like, unless you're really going to play it safe, it's kind of difficult to do it quickly and actually like get both of them. Normally you'll end up missing one of the two if you're rushing it too much. So
really easy to rush.
Yeah, it looks like HD is only like a little over 2 seconds behind. I think he saved some time off the suck up there. That's the type of stuff that it's probably going to matter in this race. I mean, if you get a suck up that's, you know, a second or two slower, that literally could be the deciding factor in a race like this. I think both these guys are just very good at this game. Don't make mistakes very often.
So their times are really similar, but do you know any differences in their times, like for each area between the two?
I know, I'm not sure how. Actually, I might know this. I think Pablo had a really good area 4, and that's why he got the time that he did. HD also struggling a bit with the rocking horse. But I think Pablo had a really good Area 4, and he kind of clutched out at pace that he considered pretty mediocre. But I know HD was the exact opposite, where I watched it happen right in front of me. I was there when he got his PB. So his whole run was like very good until Area 4, and I think he missed Breaker Boo. And it did go back into Breaker Room, so he didn't lose a ton of time off of it, but he did miss that one cycle. And then I think the rest of his Area 4, it was just a little, it was a little sloppy here and there, but both of them got one cycle in their PBs. So, I mean, like I said, this could really swing either way. I mean, RNG is going to have a huge factor in races like this, where you're looking at, anywhere within probably a 20-second difference. RNG is really going to matter, but these guys are literally a second. So it's just, can you keep up your consistency, and can you get, lucky enough to keep up with the other guy? Or can you avoid getting too unlucky so that you're saving time on the other guy if he's getting even unluckier?
I'm gonna say HD let go of Chauncey like very early.
Yeah, he usually lets go at probably like, I think 70 is his average.
I don't think it mattered there. It was a
You
good
know about
second cycle.
like certain spots in the crib, like you want to get him to stop, like you let go of him at a certain part of the crib so he doesn't have to bounce an extra time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally didn't look too much into like what you should be doing, but I'm just kind of aware of it.
Yeah, I think Pablo, the way that it kind of just depends on how you do the first ball catch in that situation, because each suck up is different. I mean, there's times where he can drag you around in circles. There's times where he can push himself up against the crib, and you got to take more HP off of him to get him to the spot where you want him to go. It's Oh, HD stream dead? No, we're good. Okay, so not a huge difference between these guys. Pablo does, for being Area 1, he does have a pretty comfortable lead right now. I mean, it's nice to have this much of a cushion coming out of the first area, just because, like, there's really not anything you have to worry about as far as luck goes. All right. So heading in the ballroom, HD could potentially save a little bit of time here. Not only just on the doubles, but of course if he gets early release and Pablo does not, that would be probably enough to put him in the lead, assuming that they both have clean doubles.
Yeah, they'll be pretty even if HD gets it.
Yeah, Pablo's doubles were very good. HD also having good doubles. Okay, so we'll see if Pablo gets it. He does not. Okay, so if HD does get this, I think he actually will be very, very slightly in the lead. But he does not get it. Okay, well, you honestly like to see both of them miss it or get it. You don't want to see too much time, lost for one runner off of just luck. So you can't really complain there. There's going to be plenty more opportunities for HD to catch up, and he's really not even that far behind right now. It's probably like 7, 8 seconds. It's not too big of a deal. But obviously we also have 5 boos to deal with, and that can go very wrong. Yeah, Pablo's actually on a very good run. If he would have gotten ER, this run would be very fast. I think we're looking at 8 seconds here, so not bad.
Full sub 10 though for the button press.
Yeah, outside of HD's Area 1, I mean, both guys are pretty much playing perfectly fine. I think HD just had a couple, you know, little hiccups. Most of his time loss came from that double anyways, I think. And then also the rocking horse, but other than that, I mean, his suck-ups look fine. The rest of his doubles have been fine. Not much to complain about. Alright, we'll see if Pablo gets RNG. Obviously, he's going to go for tech skip no matter what. There's a chance he might not get it with this luck, but we'll see. He does not get it.
Unfortunate. HD also has a bump on the table.
Both guys getting the
same luck.
Same exact RNG. Pablo actually spawned 2 mushrooms in that room as well. So you can already tell the game is not giving him the benefit of the doubt here. And that boost switched out of the right side. Not terrible, though. He didn't go all the way left, so that's at least somewhat okay.
This is very similar luck so far.
Oh, man. Yeah, Pablo's not getting dealt a good hand right now. I can't say HD's getting dealt any better of a hand, though. Hey, like I said, neither one of these guys are getting bad RNG or good RNG compared to the other, then I guess that's what you want to see. I mean, you'd like to see just a strict gameplay difference, no luck difference. I say it a million times over. It makes the race much more interesting, puts a lot more stakes on actually playing good.
I like to see the comebacks, like one's way ahead and then like the other gets like god tier luck.
That's true though. Well, for all we know, I mean, it could factor in if a person's playing worse, you know, like their RNG cycles could be different in some aspect. Oh my god, Pablo. That's so bad. We'll see if HD gets right side here.
Oh,
he just caught up a ton. Okay. Yeah, now we're looking at like 3 seconds.
And that last boo was really the only good one.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think for both guys, all the boos went bad except HD's ballroom boo. Other than that, Pablo didn't get good luck on any of them. Alright, both runners get the doubles. Wouldn't have expected anything else. Pablo did get good luck in this room. HD Not so much. Yeah, so that's pretty sizable amount of time that he's going to lose off of that boo. It's looking like about a 9-second difference now, so I think HD lost like 6-7 seconds in that room.
Mario. Mario.
All right. Gets the chest cutscene skip. HD does not. So he's just going to grab the hat. He'll probably still open this chest. Yeah. I don't think this is going to be too big of a deal. He might lose a couple of seconds.
Yeah, couple small errors, but not too bad. The hat was in a really weird spot.
Yeah, it was awkward. Okay, both guys getting decent RNG in Butler's room, though. Okay. No soft locks, so we like to see that. Has happened a couple times in this tournament. Again,
I heard.
Yeah, Pablo might have been on the receiving end of one of them. Okay. Pretty good RNG. He read that well. Pablo looks like yep, he is going to get text good. HD has a good setup for it. No ball in the way. Probably does not get.
Ooh, close.
All right, 17:20. Pablo entered that door. I'm gonna say this is probably about like a 15-second difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, you know, despite like all the bad RNG and stuff, Pablo's playing pretty good. He's not really made any big mistakes. I think he's very consistent right now.
Yeah, really solid run by Pablo.
And he gets perfect RNG there. So that's nice. It's good to have.
Just to pull the key away. Very nice.
HD does not get good
Oh,
luck.
it moved out of the good spot.
Still decent though. It's not terrible.
Pablo's getting some gold mouse luck too. It showed up in the hallway.
I think this is about, it's probably like 18 seconds now. Yeah, Pablo's slowly but surely expanding the gap between the two. Missing the door. We'll see if he... I'm assuming he's probably going to get tech skip. I think he's pretty consistent with getting this tech skip. But if HD can get good luck in here...
Oh, he's leaving.
Well, he's not going to get it anymore.
Yeah. That was a very slow... He almost made it back, honestly.
Oh, HD pulls the cloth off on accident. That tech skip is pretty hard to get. It's like very weird, the timing for letting go of the cloth. Alright, so we'll look at the difference between the two now. I think that gap did close a little bit. I think HD saved a decent amount of time. Yeah, it's looking more like 10 seconds now. So I think HD saved probably somewhere close to 10 seconds on that, just with that RNG and not having any trouble with the boo. Alright, that was pretty clean. Nice graveyards. Alright, so barring any Bogmire mistakes. Oh, wow. I cursed it again.
That was... He was struggling right from the start. You never liked seeing it.
Okay, this is really close.
Yeah.
This is really close.
HD is maybe like a second behind now.
Okay, well. This is interesting.
Yeah, that one mistake. Pablo was playing really, really well up to that.
I know that, I think in his last tournament match, the same thing happened. I want to say Pablo 2-cycle Bogmire against Nick. I mean, now the match between him and Nick wasn't even particularly close by any means. Let's just say a couple mishaps happened on the other end, and you know, Nick had to do some things out of order, but I don't know. I don't even think Pablo tried to do what he considered like a risky Bogmire there. I think he just assumed that he wasn't going to break off.
It happens.
It does.
You get too comfortable with getting the one cycle, and then all of a sudden it happens to you.
There's kind of like a window for feel on Bogmire where it's like if he's dragging you a certain amount, you can kind of, you know, reason with just not pulling back and trying to regain control.
Yeah, you have to like react to the getting pulled really quick.
Yeah, I think sometimes you just get a little bit comfortable and it's like, you know, you got to beat the clock because you want that one cycle. It's like, oh yeah, if my taps are perfect here, I'm not gonna lose him. I'll just get him before he can even break off. But yeah, I mean, it's a risky game to play. Sometimes Bogmire can be real tough. Sometimes he just lets you basically one cycle him without him even trying to pull you.
Yeah, sometimes he just like runs into the wall and does nothing.
Mm-hmm. And then there's other times like how Pablo dealt with where it's just, yeah, he's dragging you from the start. But hey, this is really close, so I don't mind it. It's especially good because HD probably feels a little bit better knowing that he saved some time off of, you know, like a genuine mistake.
We got some HD fans in the chat. Where's the hype for Pablo?
Where's the hype for Pablo?
Can we get some Pablo Pogs in the chat?
Pablo Pog. Yo, thanks to Jared's Giants for the commentary compliment. I appreciate that.
I never realized that HD does like a very safe water shot.
Yeah, I do the same. Like, he kind of lines it up and goes straight forward before going up the stairs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trash compared to HD, but come on, man. Even I go for the just like setup lists.
Swag shot. Okay. I think is Pablo's boo on right side? No, it's not. Okay, well, Pablo's gonna save some time here.
Yeah, he's gonna get the tech skip.
Oh! Whoa!
Okay.
That's...
This is not liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I don't know where that boo just went. He might have went to anteroom and he might have went to Astral Hall.
Yeah. We'll just have to see.
If he did go to Astral Hall, it's not too big of a deal. But if he went to anteroom, then HD's either going to have to go back and get him later, which is going to lose a good chunk of time, or he's going to have to opt for another boo, which either way I think is going to lose him at least 30 seconds if he did go for another boo. Yeah, we'll see. This is going to be interesting.
Yikes. Oh, the key bounced off the table. What?
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, not as unfortunate as the boo, but I'm very, very curious to see if he's in here. Because he looked like he hooked it down right, but he could have clipped the corner of anteroom and went in there. I have no idea. Yeah, Joven's right. Worst comes to worst, if he did lose that boo into anteroom and it's not in here, he can just save warp like he usually does and get it when he's getting ice going up to blue losses. That's true. Yeah, HD also does not opt for this triple. I don't personally blame him. I don't do it either. He did go in here. Okay, nice. That's good for him. I'm sure he's relieved by that. And this boo should be right in front of him, if this is actually the real boo. Okay,
Nice.
he didn't lose that much time, actually. This really isn't that bad.
He's still in it.
Yep. It's still just like a little over a 10-second difference, I think. This is not out of reach by any means. Area 1 hallway can lose more time than the difference is right now. Nice moonshot setup. Alright, difference looks about 11 seconds right now. So, considering everything that happened for HD, that is not bad. He's still very much in this. I'm actually kind of glad that that boo did go to Astral Hall versus going to, like, Nana's or something even, because I think that just worked out better for him. It's a smaller room, so it's a lot less ground to cover.
Yeah, and he didn't deal with all the candles in the room.
Yeah, that's true.
He knew where it was.
Okay. Well, that's this Area 3 is going to be interesting. Like I said, once you get 15 boos and text starts becoming RNG, Area 1 hallway can lose a ton of time. Don't know why, but I always feel like, as far as getting long text goes, it always happens the most often in that hallway. I think, like, right after you get your 15th boo, it's like the game kind of starts hitting you with a ton of information. Sometimes it doesn't, but for the most part, I notice that that's the most common time for me to get long text, like Vanguard text and stuff. Pablo's gonna pick up this glove on accident. Maybe not. Oh, HD's gonna save a lot of time here. Oh, he didn't get the animation skip though, but hey, that's fine. Pablo mirror warping. Can you believe what you're seeing? This never happens. The save warp man himself. He's not even gonna save warp. Well, he couldn't, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, well, this got a lot closer. He also is still gonna opt to get more fire. Don't blame him. HD not getting particularly lucky. Okay, but ship isn't bad. Right off the bat, Pablo gets long text. HD does not. Okay. Okay, we're looking at more like 6 seconds now. Yeah, HD just about halved the lead.
Mario.
Cut the lead right in half. Decent RNG for Pablo. And I know he's gonna go for twin double. HD getting worst RNG.
This madman.
That was clean. No complaints there. And he gets great RNG. Wow, that was really nice. Ooh, this boo.
Pearls were a little strange there.
I actually can't believe he didn't lose him.
Yeah.
I think
The
he
boo
had
like
to.
just didn't do anything though when he started sucking up the pearls.
No, he just kind of stood there. Yeah, I think he was probably on like his very last cackle there at the end, so he played it just about as well as he could have, I guess. Alright, will Pablo get the good luck? He will. HD does not get good luck. Oh, I think
It's
the
just
boo
hoping
must have
for it to
switched.
move.
I think it might have switched. I think it was in the bed.
Yeah, there was something in the bed, so it must have been that.
Mario.
Okay, yeah, Pablo has a very sizable lead now.
Yeah, that hallway went really well for him.
Mario.
Ah, yes. Pressing A and B for 1.5 minutes. You love to see it. Any donations? Do we have a donation? Yes, we have a donation from Nick. It says, hey. Hello, Nick. Thanks for the $5 million donation.
We have $5 from Eternity Phoenix.
We have $5 from Pink Name Eternity Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Notorious Pink Name.
I think I like ran into him in some chat room. Like it was a couple years ago, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's you! I've never seen you before." He's like, and I told him about the time. Like, yeah, like you're like the infamous like last place. And then he was like, "Oh, I didn't even put it there. Someone else submitted for him, I guess."
Yeah, he was notorious for being the Google Docs last place. Like nobody was taking that from him. Oh man, back when the leaderboard used to be an old Google Doc, and
But apparently it was it was like a semi-blind or like blind race, and so then I was like, I'd say that was a pretty decent time for like.
he didn't even get above 3 hours, right? Wasn't it still under 3 hours?
I feel like it was like a 2:45 or something.
2:17.
2:17.
I'm looking at
God
it. Yeah,
gamer.
2:17. That's really not bad for being a blind race. Like if you know nothing about this game at all. Also, I think we're looking at like a what is it? Like a 20-second difference right now? Honestly, not terrible for HD.
HD's going for task blue losses.
Pablo does not get perfect RNG. I feel like Safari Room is one of those rooms where getting perfect RNG is like so rare. It kind of just feels like the boo is always in the spot that you don't check.
Well, maybe they should start checking it.
And maybe they should start checking the actual spot.
See,
Oh.
HD did it. It's always in the chair.
Well, Pablo checked that it wasn't in the chair.
Oh. I usually check the boxes and stuff first.
That was very scary, but he made it work. Ah, yes, getting Van Gore text. You love to see it. We're looking at a little over 20 seconds still. I mean, this is the difference in who gets one cycle and who doesn't on King Boo, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. HD can still win this, for sure. So we'll see how Pablo's Blue Losses goes. I have no doubts this is going to be fine for both runners, knock on wood. But yeah, Pablo's is really good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
HD never seems to get the benefit of the doubt with Blue Losses ice, though. I will say that. Seems like he's always got to deal with some type of bad ice spread. Really good, though.
Oh, there's one straggler. Got him.
Okay. Not bad. Honestly, not terrible.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, actually, never mind. It was probably about the same exact time.
Let's see. I think HD is about 24, 25 seconds behind. Again, this is Area 4 we're talking about. There's a lot of places to lose time, and there's a lot of places to save time. I'm assuming Pablo's going to be playing this Area 4 relatively safe, because if he does, he can really just make it come down to King Boo, and that's a lot of pressure to put on somebody is getting King Boo 1 cycle in a race. I mean, especially something super high stakes like this.
When in the script does it say HD catches up?
Sometime around Breaker Room, I think HD's supposed to catch up because HD's doing wall strat, and it's, you know, explicitly superior to drag strat. I mean, it's just basically written in stone. I don't know if you know anything about history, but I paid attention in 6th grade, and when they taught us about the Rosetta Stone, it actually says somewhere in there that wall strat is greater than drag strat. So, I mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wouldn't expect a Joven to know that, but...
Mario.
Speaking of which, Grimly. Grimly can shift this race. I mean, it's not very common that you get a horrible Grimly, but it does happen.
Pablo's luck is busted. He's getting instant Grimly.
Probably. HD, you'll get like a 15-second. Pablo will get insta. The race will
No,
just
I'm
be
calling
dead.
it. Pablo will get instant. HD will get like 3 seconds. He'll have to wait. It'll be pretty quick.
All right, we'll see if that range true.
Yep. You owe me $5 if I get it.
$5.
Okay.
Okay, I don't owe you $5. Okay, Pablo's was about 3 seconds. Now let's see if HD gets Instagram. Then you owe me $5.
Whoa.
No, I doubt HD is gonna get Instagram. No. Okay, I'd say you were right on HDs. So it was still about 3 seconds. Pretty even Grimleys. I think Pablo actually might have had like a second advantage on that. But hey, no complaints there. Breaker Boo. This could be a good catch-up point. I don't know if Pablo is really that likely to mess this up. I don't think he is. But you never know.
This ball scaring me.
Yep,
Jesus
that was
Christ.
never in doubt. That was never in doubt.
Clean.
Okay, HD gets charged. That's good.
Yeah, I've never seen that way where you like pull it all the way back to the middle of the room. I've really only seen the way that HD is doing it.
I think the way HD is doing it is like a lot more consistent, but Pablo's method is probably a little bit faster, just because you can set up tech skip quicker. But
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the tech skip there either.
both guys get it, so not bad. You can't complain about that. HD getting worst RNG and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty consistent. It's like you're gonna be catching the boo over there anyway.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna need to see some real clutch gameplay out of HD and hopefully somewhat of a mistake from Pablo for this race to become, like, close. I think there's a 30-second difference right now.
Mario! Mario! Mario!
Little.
Oh,
What
what's
happened?
gonna
What
happen? Did he
happened?
break off or did he get it?
He's just gonna like be upstairs.
I
He's
guess we'll never
splicing
know.
so that he can, you know, conveniently catch the ghosts.
Yep, he's just upstairs. I'm assuming he got it. Oh, HD. Okay, he kind of backed it up. But this is very awkward.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
he's got it.
It's really good, actually. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit slow, like starting it, but
The suck-up was beautiful.
Mario! Mario! Oh yeah!
What is this, still like 30 seconds, probably?
Mario!
Something like that? Maybe a little more?
he entered at 47:16 into the armor room.
HD skips the stumble. Pablo's gonna go for the 5-piece. Out of disrespect, maybe. Don't know. And he gets it. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, he's just under 30 seconds behind.
I think with that armory room, Pablo's probably saved a good chunk of
Yeah,
time.
saved.
Saved at 48-12, so we'll see what the difference is now. Especially after this boo. I mean, if HD gets bad RNG, which he did, of course. Yeah,
Never lucky.
never lucky.
Mario!
Tell me he did not just switch out of there. Man, that's rough.
This is pretty rough. Pablo could probably cruise now.
Mario!
Yeah, this is gonna take a big mistake on Pablo's end, I think, for HD to have a chance here. Really good Weston. And that boo is flying straight to the ground. Okay, yeah, this should be an easy one cycle. Alright. Yeah, Pablo's really only got to just breeze right through the rest of this with no mistakes, and I think he gets the win.
Yeah, Van Gore's pretty easy. He doesn't have to deal with the boo either.
HD's Weston was very sketchy, but it did work out, so... I don't know. You can't quit, though, you know? You can't...
This is still a really good time. It just... He's playing against another really good player.
Yeah. You can't really say for sure that Pablo has this on locks. I think he's pretty much safe, but... I mean,
yeah,
you never
like as
know.
long as he gets 2-cycle King Boo, and he doesn't like do something really bad on Van Gore, I don't really see it happening for HD.
I think the only thing that can ruin this for Pablo is some type of mistake on King Boo that would force him to reset his game. Like crown theft, or if he does do insta shots and he soft locks Bowser on the insta shot, I mean, that could maybe. Or if he 3-cycles, if he gets like a really slow 3-cycle by some odd chance and HD 1-cycles, I think maybe. There's a chance. I don't know. It's going to be tough. Yeah, this Van Gore is not going bad by any means. I don't think he's going to mess up Van Gore.
Too consistent. The fight and Pablo.
Yep.
The banana ghosts are like the one that like not even that you would lose them, but just like lose a little bit of time, and Pablo didn't even struggle with that.
Yeah, no, even the suck up was clean. Oh, HD. Yeah, we're gonna need a big mess up on Pablo's end. I mean, listen, it can happen. We've seen it before.
Crown theft, crown theft.
I want to say that even if Pablo were to like get a slow 3-cycle, I think if HD 1-cycled, he might be able to do it. Maybe. I can't tell. It is a big gap, but getting a slow 3 loses what? Like, how much time compared to getting a 2-cycle? A fast 2? I think it's like 30 seconds, isn't it? 20 seconds? 30 seconds? Something like that?
I forget.
If you factor in the time save, which is 18 from getting a 1-cycle, I don't know. I think Pablo just really has to mess up here.
Mario.
All right, this can be a 55. super solid run. Through and through. Say Pablo really only had a bad Bogmire and everything else was pretty dang clean.
All right, we'll see.
A raid arriving to the finale.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Crown Theft literally needs to happen for this race to go any other way. I think it literally has to happen.
Yep.
You hate to see it. Okay, well, Pablo is probably going to go for 150.
He's just trying to style on him now. Poor HD. Absolutely. Oh!
Oh,
He
man.
got away.
Yeah, even with this, even if HD.
Yeah, I mean when you
it's
get
still
this,
not
that's
enough.
actually still pretty fast, right?
I
Like
don't
how
think
does
it's-
that compare to like a 2-cycle?
I don't know, because I know that if you do like if you miss the first shot, or if you miss the second shot, I should say, and you do like a backup 2, it's the same exact speed as doing just a normal 2. Well, Pablo does get it done. 56:34, final time.
There it is.
HD missed the shot. Well, good game to Pablo. Nice job. He is going to be going on to finals. Grand finals against Joven.
Oh no. HD's giving up.
Yeah, I think just no part of him is having this right now. HD probably just wants to be done. Oh, man.
And even after all that crap, he's still getting the 57.
Still only a minute 4. Which seems like a lot, but considering everything that happened, it really wasn't. GG's, guys.
Hey, Pablo.
Yo. HD.
What's
up? What's up, guys? Good raid.
GG.
How'd you guys feel about your runs?
Well, besides that King Boo, I got some of the worst luck ever. But hey, that's pretty typical, right?
Hey, that armory room, you gotta love it, right?
Dude, yeah, I knocked on it, the Boo literally switched out of it, and I had no clue where he was.
Yeah, I think your area 4 RNG was like,
Yeah. And
Oh, it was awful.
the bedroom, Lydia's bed, didn't it switch out of that?
Yeah, it switched out, so I thought maybe it was going to switch into that drawer on the left, but it didn't.
Right.
It switched into the mirror.
Pablo, you played very consistent. That was a good run. It was a very
Yeah,
good
I'm
run.
quite happy about it.
So now, HD, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how this works, but you do. Is the grand finals a bracket reset?
Yes.
So Pablo has to beat Joven twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So yeah,
Yep.
Pablo, you're going to face Joven. This is a rematch of last year, isn't it?
Yep. But this time it's the opposite.
Yeah, Joven is winner's champ and Pablo is loser's champ. So yeah, Pablo's gonna have to beat Joven 2 times. So all Joven has to do is win 1. and that's it. So it's just gonna be, if Pablo wins the first one, it'll be 2 races, and if Joven wins the first one, then that's it. So it should be a good match. I'm assuming it's probably gonna happen soon.
Hopefully.
I'm assuming you guys will get that done very soon, but
Yeah,
hey.
dude, he's messaging him right now.
I'll message him after this immediately.
He will. Okay, so we will be seeing grand finals probably within the next 15 minutes, so stay tuned.
Yeah, we're actually just gonna stay on commentary. We'll get HD on.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good one though. But hey, HD, I know how it feels to just lose something you care so much about.
Oh, dude, I care so much.
I cried for 7 hours straight after I lost, so I will be here for you.
Hey, man, I appreciate the moral support. It means a lot.
But Pablo, again, congrats. You played good. I think you and Joven are gonna have some good matches. Hopefully, you can reset the bracket. I'd like to see 2 races between you guys. I'm not gonna explicitly go out of my way to root for anybody to win, but I would at least like to see you win one so that we can get a bracket reset.
Wait, not necessarily going out of your way to root someone, so you were not like the entirety of this Twitch chat today?
The entirety of this Twitch chat. What, root for HD?
Yeah, dude, it was just all go HD, go HD, go HD, and like one message from like Ludwig,
Yeah.
I think.
No one was
Rooting
saying
for me.
Pablo Pog. I was trying to get the Pablo Pogs.
Oh, well, for this
Mean,
race, I
dude.
was absolutely hoping you would lose, Pablo.
That's mean, man.
No, but actually, though, for Grands, like, either one of you guys deserve it. I mean, you guys have both played really good throughout the tournament. I do have a little chip on my shoulder from both of you guys. Joven knocked me out of winners, and you knocked me out of the tournament. So, there's some bad blood. I say that we just give the win to Glitch PhD and call it a day. Let's just let Nick win the tournament. And everybody's happy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. But no, I think it'll be good. I think your guys' race is gonna be good. I wouldn't mind to see either one of you win Grands. I think both of you guys deserve it. So yeah, it'll be good to watch. It'll be cool. But I mean, if there's anything else you guys want to add,
Nope, GG. That's all I've got.
GG. Thanks for organizing the tourney.
Of course.
all right. So within the upcoming days, we will probably get a sketch. I mean, the race could be within the next upcoming days. You never know. But next time SpeedGaming goes live with Luigi's Mansion, it will be the last time you see Luigi's Mansion on SpeedGaming in this year. So it will be until next year. Assuming we have another tournament, which we should have a 100% tournament.
I agree.
100% PAL tournament.
That's
Okay,
never gonna
well,
happen.
let's not
Pull
stretch it
me out
too
of
far.
retirement for 100%.
Hey, man.
Would you participate in a
Yeah, would you
100%
do it?
tournament?
Possibly. I would need to get back into it because my time is really trash now compared to like
I think
today's
you're, like,
level.
You're like 11th place, I think. I mean, a 112 from January of 2016 is really good.
Yeah, but now
That
it's
is
trash.
I mean, it's still not even that bad, though, Like,
You're 14th. Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of people who would want
I need to
your
get
time.
swole. I need to get swole.
Well,
in
you see, the
LM if
thing
I'm
is you got people like Blue Hits and Michael, Fi, Leon Toner, Skazi. They won't even enter. So, I mean, you'd already be one of the top runners by default.
Well, if it's a really small tournament, I don't. That's just a bit of a bummer. I wish that people did want to do 100% more for like tournament.
I actually think we could get a good size out of a 100% tournament, though.
I think so, yeah.
I definitely think we could. So you never know. I mean, you don't know what you'll see next year. We've been doing, well, I shouldn't say we, but HD and also GC have been organizing No Out of Bounds tournaments for years now. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see our first 100% tournament. I think a lot of people gained interest in that category this summer. So maybe it'll motivate some people to play it and get good. You never know. But hey, we still got another race before this one's over. So again, look forward to that. Stay posted about it in our Discord. I'm sure SpeedGaming will also have places where you can check to see when the match is going to happen. So, other than that, I think we're done.
Yep.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yep.
All right. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.